Sweden's acquisition of the Taurus KEPD-350 air-launched cruise missile represents a transformative leap in its military capabilities, signaling a deliberate shift toward a more assertive and versatile defense posture within the NATO framework. This long-range precision strike weapon, developed jointly by Germany's MBDA Deutschland and Sweden's Saab Bofors Dynamics, brings a 500-kilometer range, a stealthy low-altitude flight profile at Mach 0.95, and a 481 kilograms Mephisto warhead engineered to defeat hardened targets with a dual-stage detonation system. As outlined by the Swedish Defense Materiel Administration, integration will begin with the JAS 39C Gripen, achieving initial operational capability by 2028, followed by adaptation for the JAS 39E under the MS-23 program. This initiative, detailed in the Swedish Ministry of Defence's annual report, equips Sweden to engage high-value targets deep within adversarial territory, such as the Baltic-Russian region, without risking its aircraft to sophisticated air defenses. A capability former Swedish Air Force Chief Mats Helgesson has hailed as a critical equalizer against opponents already wielding similar systems. The procurement process, already in motion with FMV negotiating with German counterparts, relies heavily on Saab's expertise, which has been tasked with time-critical integration studies to adapt the Gripen C systems, including the MS-20 Block 4 software update scheduled for 2028. Although the Taurus has been showcased with the Gripen at air shows, its operational deployment by Sweden is unprecedented, marking a significant departure from its prior reliance on shorter-range munitions like the RBS-15 anti-ship missile. This decision dovetails with a comprehensive Air Force modernization plan, which involves phasing out 45 of Sweden's 105 Gripen C/D aircraft, upgrading 60 to the MS-20 standard by 2027, and transitioning to newly built Gripen EF variants, with initial deployments at Sotenäs Air Base by late 2025. The Taurus enhances this overhaul by introducing a standoff strike capability, synergizing with Sweden's agile combat employment tactics. These tactics capitalize on the Gripen's ability to operate from dispersed locations, such as roads and highways across Scandinavia's rugged terrain, bolstering resilience and enabling rapid repositioning to exploit gaps in enemy defenses. The strategic implications of this acquisition are profound, reshaping Sweden's deterrence posture amid rising tensions in Northern Europe. With a 500-kilometer range, the Taurus empowers Swedish pilots to neutralize critical infrastructure, command bunkers, airfields, or logistics hubs deep inside potential adversaries' territory, including Russia, from secure launch points within Swedish or Allied airspace. Helgesson emphasized this advantage, noting that it eliminates the need for risky close-range bombing runs, a vulnerability in modern warfare where integrated air defense systems like Russia's S-400 can dominate contested skies. The missile's low-altitude, terrain-hugging flight path at 35 meters, coupled with its stealth design, enhances its survivability against radar detection, offering a potent counter to adversaries' defensive networks. This capability aligns Sweden with NATO allies like Poland, which employs the AGM-158 JAS-M. Yet the Taurus's European origins and Saab's co-development role underscore a preference for industrial and strategic alignment with Germany over American alternatives, a choice reinforced by Saab's 0.7 billion CK contract to modernize Germany's Taurus stockpile through 2035. In a regional context, Sweden's Taurus-armed Gripens must be evaluated against the capabilities of competitors and allies to fully assess their impact. Finland, a fellow NATO newcomer since 2023, operates the FA-18 Hornet, soon to be replaced by the F-35A starting in 2025, with the JAS-M providing a 370-kilometer range. While this falls short of the Taurus's reach, the F-35's fifth-generation stealth and sensor fusion offer a qualitative edge, enabling Finland to penetrate contested airspace more effectively than the Gripen, a fourth-generation plus platform. Norway, a NATO veteran, mirrors Finland's approach with its F-35A fleet and JAS-M, leveraging a similar standoff capability but lacking the Taurus's low-altitude penetration advantage, which is particularly suited to Scandinavia's fjord-laden and forested landscapes. Poland, positioned closer to Russia's western flank, fields F-16s and incoming F-35s with JAS-M, projecting a broader operational footprint due to its larger air force and strategic focus on countering Russian forces in Ukraine and Belarus. Russia itself, the region's dominant military power, deploys an array of cruise missiles, such as the Kh-101 with a range exceeding 2,000 kilometers, launched from heavy bombers like the Tu-95 and Tu-160, far outstripping the Taurus in distance, but relying on larger, less agile platforms that NATO's air defenses can increasingly challenge. Sweden's Taurus integration thus carves a unique niche, blending the Gripen's agility and cost-effectiveness with a missile tailored for precision and survivability. Unlike Finland and Norway's stealth-centric F-35s, the Gripen excels in dispersed operations, a necessity in Sweden's vast, sparsely populated terrain where traditional air bases are vulnerable to preemptive strikes. Compared to Poland's more numerous but less flexible F-16s, Sweden's smaller fleet gains outsized impact through the Taurus's range and NATO interoperability. Against Russia, the Taurus-armed Gripen offers a credible deterrent, not by matching Moscow's scale, but by threatening asymmetric strikes on key assets, such as naval bases in Kaliningrad or missile sites near Murmansk, from unexpected vectors. This capability is amplified by Sweden's 2028 timeline, faster than Germany's projected 2029 deliveries for its own Taurus upgrades, suggesting either access to existing stocks or prioritized production, a feat analyst Fabian Hoffman deems ambitious yet feasible, given Saab's industrial capacity. Beyond deterrence, the Taurus procurement enhances Sweden's role within NATO and its support for Ukraine. The missiles integration coincides with Sweden's $443 million aid package announced on September 9, 2024, to procure Gripen spare parts, potentially paving the way for future aircraft transfers to Kyiv. While Sweden has not committed to donating Taurus missiles, unlike its provision of RBS-70 and Tridon Mk2 systems to Ukraine in February 2025, the capability bolsters its credibility as a NATO partner capable of sharing advanced technology. This aligns with Sweden's broader military expansion, including the December 2024 purchase of 15,000 Colt M4A1 rifles and 22,500 AK-24 assault rifles to double its army by 2030, reflecting a holistic approach to countering regional threats. However, challenges loom. The undisclosed cost and quantity of Taurus missiles could strain budgets amid these concurrent procurements, while integrating the system with the Gripen E by 2033 demands sustained technical success, especially if live-fire testing remains unconfirmed beyond airshow displays. The Taurus KEPD-350's operational profile further enriches Sweden's tactical options. Its high subsonic speed and ability to navigate complex terrain via an advanced inertial and terrain reference navigation system make it ideal for penetrating layered defenses, a scenario South Korea demonstrated with its F-15K Slam Eagles in live-fire exercises in 2017 and October 2024. For Sweden, this translates to potential missions targeting Russian anti-access/area denial bubbles in the Baltic Sea, where systems like the S-400 and Bastion P coastal defenses constrain NATO's freedom of maneuver. By launching from dispersed sites, Gripens could exploit gaps in radar coverage, delivering the Taurus's 481-kilogram warhead capable of breaching concrete bunkers to disrupt enemy command and control. This complements Sweden's naval enhancements, such as the Visby-class corvettes, creating a multi-domain threat that complicates adversaries' planning.